Jerusalem 1177. A kingdom surrounded by enemies, ruled by a king no one believed would survive. His name was Baldwin IV. Diagnosed with leprosy as a child, doctors gave him only a few years to live. While his body slowly decayed, his mind became razor sharp. The more his flesh weakened, the stronger his will became. Everyone underestimated the boy king, especially Saladin. From Egypt to Syria, one man was changing the balance of power. Saladin, a brilliant strategist, a patient unifier, a commander determined to take back Jerusalem. By 1177, he had gathered a massive army and set his eyes on the Crusader kingdom. To Saladin, Baldwin was nothing more than a sick boy sitting on a fragile throne. He was wrong. When Saladin invaded with over 20,000 men, panic spread across the kingdom. Everyone expected Baldwin to hide behind Jerusalem's walls, but the Leper King made a decision that shocked them all. Ignoring the advice of his nobles and his own failing body, he marched out with only a few thousand men. He was riding straight toward what looked like certain death. Near Montgisard, the odds were terrifying. Tens of thousands of battle-hardened Muslim troops against a few thousand exhausted crusaders led by a dying king. Saladin was confident. His army was tired and spread out after a long march. Baldwin saw the weakness, and he struck. What happened next became legend. The Crusader charge hit like thunder. Saladin's lines collapsed in confusion. His once unstoppable army broke and fled. Saladin himself barely escaped and was forced to retreat. In one of the greatest military upsets of the Crusades, a teenage king rotting from leprosy had defeated the most powerful Muslim commander of his time. The Battle of Montgisard would be remembered as one of history's greatest surprises. A kingdom on the edge of collapse had struck down the strongest army in the region. But victory came at a heavy price. Baldwin's health would never recover. Saladin would return wiser, stronger, and more determined than ever. The war for the Holy Land was far from over. Two legends. One dying king who refused to surrender. One brilliant conqueror who refused to fail. Montgisard proved something that still echoes through history. Sometimes, the greatest victories are won by those the world has already counted out.